your stuff here in a little bit to make sure that we know exactly.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
But that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. Distant learning. What if you can give the perfect birthday gift without having to shake hands? We're going to find out today.
Shut up and sit down.
The Business Bros Podcast was created for you. Learn from the business professionals who come to share their stories. Find out what's working in business and social media, what's hot and what's not, straight from the mouths of successful entrepreneurs out there doing the real work. And now, welcome to another episode of
Business Bros.
Here we go.
Well, James, drop the intro, man.
Dropping that intro. Hold up and let me hit that save button. There we go. I mean, Venmo is cool and everything, but what about sending money with a little bit of flair? That's what our awesome guests are helping you do today. Gone are the days where you send some cash with an emoji or maybe even a GIF, right? Boring. These two guests are bringing an innovative app to the marketplace called GiftCast. Just in time for this celebration season so you can send dads and grads a whole entire video message along with your gift. Our first guest is bringing to you 20 years of experience. He understands the traditional and digital channels and knows how to apply them effectively to create bold brand ideas that achieve and surpass goals. He's worked with large consumer brands such as Dairy Queen and contributing his strategic insight to help build and drive multi-billion-dollar brands. He's now building the GiftCast brand. So check it out. The co-founder of this awesome app brings creative leadership to the GiftCast vision, product and develop marketing strategy. With over 20 years of professional art direction, design, and marketing experience across various industries, this guest has a passion for startups and has utilized his experience to bring success to several of them. Be sure to look for GiftCast in your Google Play or Apple Store. And representing this awesomely innovative app, please welcome to the show these two incredible visionaries with awesome stories and insights to share, Mr. Tim Campbell and Joel Dietz. I hope I said that right. Dietz?
Good enough.
Dietz. There you go. I should check that before the show.
All good.
Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
And you forgot the greatest part of the welcome, man. It must be Tuesday.
Live audience.
Must be Tuesday.
It's nowhere near as good as your guys' energy.
Hey guys, welcome to the
show.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
So I want to know, give me the dirty nitty gritty. My son's birthday is coming up this weekend, so he's gonna be the rockin' 2-digit 10, right? So and it's one of those weird ones where like he usually has a pool party. So this is how it works in my house. We want to really try to impress upon the kids the value of $1 and like budgeting, right? And so what we do is every year you get $600 to throw your party. Throw whatever party you want. Anything that you don't spend, you get to keep.
Wow.
Right? And so my son, he's one of those kids who's like, well, I'm just gonna throw a pool party at home, Dad. I'm gonna get some pizza, some soda, and that's it. I'm good to go. But this year's a little bit different. He can't really invite his friends to come over. He's kind of stuck and he's like, you know what, Dad, it's cool. I'll take the cash. But how is he going to get, other people to, say happy birthday and have that kind of conversation with him now that he can't socially interact?
Right. And birthdays these days seem to be where they're doing drive-bys by your house with signs and you're standing out front in the front yard waving at people.
Yeah.
So it's a really different time.
Totally. Growing up, drive-by had a different meaning to it.
Yeah. Or egging houses, I guess.
Yeah. I got stories for that one too. Oh.
So this actually came out of that idea that you're not around to see, or you're not in the same area code with people like, say, my in-laws. And my kids, I would have them create videos singing happy birthday to my mom or my brother or my in-laws who are in Florida. And then I'd send them a gift card. And I think they love the videos more than anything. They keep them. They save them forever. And it really was an eye-opener for us where this was our second venture. We actually started out doing something different. and the video component was the best thing we had out of our idea, and it's what lived and created GiftCast. And it's because video consumption, or it's really like, that's how people get their news these days. It's how we get our information on social media through videos, and it's just becoming a video world, and everyone's on their mobile phone. So it just seemed like a real natural place to go for GiftCast.
You know, it's funny that you say that videos become a thing. Growing up, I remember watching the movie It, right? The first one that came out in the 90s.
Yep.
And what totally freaked me out in that movie was when they were looking through the photo album, and then he stopped at the picture and it started moving, right? And I was a kid, I was like, oh, that freaked me out. Now, like, I expect the movie, if I touch it, it better move. Like, it shouldn't stand still. It needs to have some sort of movement to it. Even
Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter has those images that move all throughout Harry Potter, and now our phones do the same thing. It's crazy.
Exactly. You know, it's fantasy becoming reality.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre experience. Someone took a picture of my family on one of those little Polaroid Instamatics last weekend, like little teeny one. And I'm holding it. I'm like, getting old, my eyes aren't working so good. And I literally reached at it with my thumbs and tried to make it. I was like, what am I doing?
Tried to make it bigger.
So attached to your phone.
It's the world that we live in. It's just different, right? And if you're not modifying your business to kind of play that route, you're going to fall behind in the times. So you guys came up with this idea to add these two components. Tell me a little bit about what those two things are. How does one get the app? How do we process it? How do we link it? That sort of stuff.
Right. So you download it to your phone, and you sign up with your account, and then right away the camera comes up. So it's the main thing of the app. I mean, even though you could send money through the app, the main thing is that you're going to create this personal message, and you can make it fun. You can make it silly. You could jump off a cliff, bungee jumping, saying "I love you" or "Happy birthday." Sky's the limit on what you can do and how creative you can be with your videos. But that's the real thing. You make your own message. So you spend all that time. When I go and buy greeting cards at Walgreens or wherever I'm buying greeting cards, I spend a lot of time in the aisle trying to find the right message. So I'm going through card after card after card, going, "Yeah, it's good, but it could be better." So I think with what we wanted to do is we wanted you to be able to make your own message. Tell them exactly how you feel. So if it's graduation, I am so proud of you. Congratulations. You're going to do great in life, or whatever you want to say to them. Happy birthday. I love you. It just seems like it's more from the heart when you say it. And it's something that, when I think about it, when you're 30 and you're getting all these videos, then you want to look back at them when you're 50 and see what everyone said to you when you were 30. With our app, you could do that. We save your videos forever, and they're all cataloged on the app. So the way it works is you create a video, then you add however much money you want to add. So $250, $150. You add that to the gift, and then you click send. Person gets a text message saying, "Hey, you just received a GiftCast from so and so." You open it up, you go to the app, and you watch the video, and you click the withdraw button. And in a couple of days, that money goes right into your bank account. So
that makes it super personal. I mean, there's nothing better. I'm with you. When I go to Walgreens, I'm actually the opposite of what you do. I'm like, birthday section, that one looks colorful, I'm gonna grab that one. Because let's be honest, what happens is you open it and you're like, okay, there's the gift card, there's the who's it from, oh, thank you very much. You might read it one time, and then that pile goes in that pile where it goes in the pile where you're not going to throw it away until people leave. Right. Come on, right? Yeah, you gotta have some respect.
How long do I need to hold it for? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
My wife holds on to them forever because my wife writes novels in them. Right.
Oh.
It's a whole big thing in my house. Like, we actually have to have cards that mean something. We underline words in them, and she likes them to mean something. So that's why I spend a lot of time looking for them. And also spend a lot of time looking for the ones from my kids to her too.
The other thing that's awesome about GiftCast is, that money goes into your bank account and it leaves you to choose to buy whatever you want as a recipient. But when you're getting those birthday cards like you're talking about, you're in that place, you're going to sit down and write thank you cards and all that. But through GiftCast, there's, an SMS connection. So you can text back a thank you directly to the person that they know that you've seen their GiftCast and gotten the gift, and there's a real immediate gratification that goes both ways. So that's a lot of fun too.
And you guys mentioned how you can look back and you save these videos forever, essentially, right? To me, that's one of the most powerful things about this world of video that we're living in. Like my son, if I was trying to explain to him who his grandfather was, I couldn't really do anything other than tell him my stories and my version of who he was. There's no video or nothing that I can show him of who that personality is. But today, literally while we're recording this, my grandchildren could probably be watching this and understanding, look, there's grandpa. Look at how he was. That's how he spoke. That was his personality. Oh, that's probably the first time he was jumping on a mic. Look where he is now today, or dead and gone and buried, whatever it is. But the memories live forever. And those are the things where they become a gift or a card that you don't throw away.
Right. And they're for any occasion too. So it doesn't just have to be birthdays. It could be just because. Joel, and I'll pass this over to him, let him tell the story, but his mom used to send him notes at college, and he held on to the notes forever. And his mom passed away. So Joel, you tell the story, please.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite motivators for why we created this and the benefit of it in the long run is, Tim was just saying, like my mom, we lost her to cancer 10 years ago, but for 15 years when I was in college and then starting out in New York City, she would always, just drop me these notes. Hey, thinking about you, just letting you know that, things are good here, just to let me know that she was out there. And she'd slip, a $20 bill in there and say, go buy yourself a shirt or something, a good meal. And it was just these thinking of you moments. And I have a whole stack of the cards that she sent me. I just never let them go. It's what I have from her. I wish I had GiftCast. I would have had these videos of her dropping me. The $20 was nice, and I ate well, but being able to see her face and hear her voice would be amazing. And so the just because GiftCast is like the perfect way to drop your kid, $20 and let them know that you're thinking about them.
I would even take it a step further. I mean, first of all, if I'm sending my kid who's in college, I'm probably going to be sending them something with a video saying, "Don't buy weed, don't buy beer, use it for food," right? Something like that while they're in college. But it's actually me saying it, which is super awesome. On the flip side, from a business and marketing component, giving a gift and sending something that's personable. Hey, the next cup of coffee's on me. Right. And it's a video of you sending out to your prospective clients or whatever. Hey, you know what? Let's have lunch here. I'll prepay for lunch. Here you go. And, meet me here, blah, 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 whatever it's going to be. Having the ability to give a gift. I like the just because it's a huge marketing plus for any industry. I wonder, are you guys able to maybe brand their stuff in any way?
So we've had people reach out to us for corporations that want to send out mass videos to all their employees. We're not there yet. Definitely in year 2 or 3, we do want to get there. Because I really think that if you're a CEO or you're a marketing head of your company, sending out a mass email to all your colleagues to say, "Great job, we had a great quarter, and we want to give you guys some money, and we're so proud of all of you." So yeah, that's something we want to do next. We could definitely brand something like that, white label it, whatever. We haven't gone that far yet, but it's definitely in the works. It's definitely something that we could do. So
let me ask you guys from a business standpoint. When you come up with a concept like this, it's a great concept because it gives me the ability to send a cash gift to somebody. When they receive the cash gift, they're instantly given a link. Here you go. You got to download the app to use it, right? You got to be able to, come. It becomes full circle. How, from a business perspective, do you monetize something like this? How do you conceptually say, okay, this is a great venture and this is a great idea, and I love to do things for the good of humanity, but at some point we got to make some money off this. How does that work?
So we do charge a small transaction fee for everyone that you send. It's $1.99. And that really just covers our costs for, Amazon Web Services and keeping the app going. And we also have to pay transaction fees. So we do have to pay subscriptions every month to be able to send the ACH, to manage the wallets that the money goes into. Because everyone that comes into GiftCast, you create your own virtual wallet within GiftCast. So there are a lot of things that we have to pay for to run the company. And the $1.99 right now doesn't cover all that, but eventually, hopefully it will. And we didn't want to make it too high. I think that $1.99 is pretty standard within the industry of any service fees for apps. So right now it is monetized, and I think there's other ways to monetize it, advertising and whatnot. But I think for right now, we didn't want to muddy up what we have, which is a real personal message with any advertising. So we haven't done any of that yet.
Joe, you have a creative mindset, and I'm always wondering when I talk to somebody and they're a numbers mindset, it's really easy for me to get into deep conversations with numbers people, because that's the language that the way my mind works. From a creative standpoint, how do you partner with a numbers guy, and how do you guys mesh well to grow your company? What kind of stuff have you as a partnership come across and modified, adapted, and made it successful or work for you?
I was joking that Tim is a numbers guy, but he's really so much more than that. I think that he looks to me as a creative guide for my particular knowledge, my ability to take an idea and flesh it out into something functional and do versions and develop ideas and bring things further along. But he's also, as a partner, very insightful, and we partner together. We team, bounce ideas off each other, look at ways of doing things, and change as we go. And so it's definitely a partnership. And he looks to my strengths, I look to his. He has a great sense of the user experience and has a long vision of where he wants this thing to go, as do I. But we help each other bring this whole thing to life.
What do you guys mean by a long vision? Tell me a little bit about where you're at and where you want to go.
So we launched GiftCast last year, and it's beta. It's a beta launch last August, and we just continue to research and continue to talk to our customers and find out what's working, what's not working. So what I call this is our crawl year. Like you would walk before you could run. Well, this is actually our crawl year. You crawl before you walk. So we really want to perfect the app. So it's a slower rollout, but what we've been able to do is listen to our customers, what they need, what things are working within the app, what's not. And we've been able to course correct and fix things and add to the app to increase the experience. So there's a lot of stuff that we have on the horizon that we want to do. Like I mentioned the corporate thing, but also stuff that we want to do to make the video experience better. We want this to be super fun for the person making the video and super fun for the person getting the video. So we're going to be doing stuff like AR, where we make it where you can add in birthday hats, streamers, Santa hats, or whatever, all these different things that we want to do. So where you can start to edit your own videos and make them really cool and have a good time doing it. So there's a lot of things that we have built in. There's global launches later on. So we do have a long-term vision of where this app is now and where we want to go and how to progressively scale to get to where that ultimate vision is in 5 or 6 years.
We find ourselves in this place where, to a certain extent, we're introducing a new idea to the marketplace. It has components that people are familiar with, but we are sort of course correcting or adjusting the way that the user is used to doing things. And so we're trying to grow that base. And as we bring customers along, they tell us a lot about where we should go and help us know, if the dreams that we have are right.
So, when you're adding these features to the actual app, those are all pluses. Have you considered, and is it even possible, embedding them in existing social apps?
So
in other words, for example, I'll give you an example. Instagram, when I create a story, allows me to add stickers, right? Hashtag stickers or whatever. Would it be possible to add like a GiftCast sticker where I can create the video already on a platform that I use, but add the GiftCast component to it so I can send a gift to somebody?
No, I haven't thought about that. That's a great idea.
To you,
right?
I mean, you can create the video. You don't have to create the video in the app itself. You can upload videos. So if you were able to save that video down from Instagram, you could upload that video and use that video for GiftCast. And on the opposite side of that, you could take your GiftCast video that you send to somebody and you could share that on social media as well. I think what you're saying with the stickers, anything we can do to make it where it's more fun. You know, my daughter, who's 10, is awesome on TikTok. I don't know how she learned it so fast and how she does it, but she creates some of the coolest videos. And if we could have some of those same features on it to where the younger generations start using our app and get used to it and like it, that's who we're looking for. We're looking for the people that are going to be there for our loyalists, our the people that are going to be there forever on our app.
Yeah, those are, and it's funny because we old guys think what the new younger kids are doing is like super awesome. I mean, I grew up where, you know, we played outside till the lights came on, and then, you know, that's what we did. We had friends though. Now they have all kinds of friends. They just don't actually play with them. We used to play, right?
My son watches other kids play video games on his laptop or on his iPad.
That blows my mind. That blows my mind.
I'm like, why don't you go do it?
which kind of comes to the point of the benefits of using your app like GiftCast, because I'm sending you a cash gift. Man, I don't know what these kids like, and chances are, like my son, for example, he's gonna go end up buying like Robux or like Minecraft dollars, or, you know, and it's not even something tangible that you can hold in your hand. He's buying like other currencies, video game currencies, so he can do what he's going to do online. And that's what he
wants to do. So
that's what he wants.
Is like, I'm not telling you what you need to do with it. I'm not saying you have to. If I sent you a GiftCast, I'm not saying that you have to go to Lone Star Steakhouse and spend money there. You may not like Lone Star Steakhouse. My mom sends me Macy's gift cards every year, and I hate Macy's. These gift cards, they pile up in my drawer. I've got tons of them in there that I've never used. All that wasted money that is just sitting there that I'm never going to use, and Mason just reaps the benefits out of that.
So, sorry, mom.
Well, yeah, I told her
she'll get the hint one of these days.
How do you like them apples?
That's the whole thing. That's another part of our business model is we want you to be able to use the money right away. We want you to use it for whenever you want and for whatever you want. So you're not stuck. You know, I don't know about you, but you've gone to these in Walgreens, as we talked about, greeting cards. The same thing holds true for when you stand in front of that kiosk with 100 different gift cards, and you're like, which one should I get?
Well, not just
I always
that,
look for the funny ones.
The funny ones work, right? No,
yeah,
it's not just that. The dollar amount that you send also means something. Growing up, I remember when I turned 5, I got a $5 bill. When I turned 10, I got a $10 bill, right?
Exactly.
And my mom still does that. You know, I'll be 38 this year, and she's probably gonna send me $38, right? Like that's a mom thing to do. Grandmas do that too. Like, it's just a little extra thing, and for you to be able to send that denomination, and it's digital, and it's just, you know, it adds to the personality of the person giving the gift.
And you're going to go to that, you know, Walgreens and pick out that gift card and spend what you're going to spend on it. And then what are you going to do? Well, you got to stick it in a bag or something. You got to buy a card that goes with it, some crepe paper. Like, that's all just trash. It's all just stuff that adds up. And, you know, we look at GiftCast as across a large spectrum. You know, it is environmental. It solves a lot of things without a bunch of waste.
Greeting card. The cost of a greeting card these days is about $6 to $7. Like, it could be up as high as $8 if they have play music. If they play music, they're $8.99. And then you have to put it in a bag with tissue paper and a gift card, or if you're going to put candles in it. Like, when we do teacher appreciation, my wife gets candles, a gift card, and makes this pretty little bag with a card. And by the time you've spent $25, that is basically just going to get thrown away, and they're going to keep the candles and the gift card. So there's just a lot of waste that goes on.
It's funny. I never even thought of it as an environmental thing, but you're absolutely right. Like, you're saving yourself, $23? You spend $25 to make this thing look pretty on the outside. You could have just sent a GiftCast, saved yourself the $23, and the teacher would have been that much happier, because chances are those candles, they're nice, but they're going to get stuck in a drawer somewhere until they actually remember, or the electricity goes out or something. Then they're going to bust those things out. Other than that, they would have been happy with, they're going to go to it might not be a Starbucks. It might be their local coffee shop that they like to go to, but because you give them a Starbucks card, they can't go to their local coffee shop. So,
well, even if they did go to Starbucks, they'd spend it on 3 coffees, and then that's their gift. They're done with it. But to have a video of my son saying, "You were the best teacher. I learned so much," or like my daughter made one for her teacher and said, "I want to be a teacher because of you.
Mm-hmm.
You inspired me to be a teacher and make me want to be I love to learn." That's something that a teacher would want to keep. That's almost like your reviews. Like, you have video reviews of how well you did as a teacher that you can keep forever.
So those are your video reviews of your life.
Yeah.
What kind of
try to make the world a better place?
Yeah. Okay, let me show you what kind of person I've become. Look at all my birthday reviews.
Awesome.
Can we go for it, James? You're gonna say something?
I was just gonna jump in here real quick, but I feel like I'm gonna interrupt, so keep asking.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I lost my train of thought now, man. Thanks.
See? All right, well,
kidding,
whatever. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. How about Ham's insurance tip, real quick here? Since we're talking about it, since I interrupted you already and you lost your train of thought, today's insurance tip is exclusions. So we talked a little bit about this yesterday. I keep getting questions about it, so I figure people continue to want to know. With everything that's going on, if you have a business in one of these areas that is, subject to civil unrest, right? You got all kinds of stuff that's going on around your business, around your home, all of these things. What you want to take a look at in your insurance contract is the exclusions, okay? Most insurance contracts, especially for your homeowners, are written on a open perils contract, which means they'll cover anything except for those things that are specifically excluded. So go through your contract. There's about 73 pages worth of stuff in there, and look for the term exclusions. Hopefully you have an electronic copy of it. You can just hit that Control F, type in that word exclusions, look for it, and it's going to tell you all of the different things that are not going to be covered. Other than that, you should be able to have coverage. Also take a look. The other thing that you'll be looking for is if you are a business and you do not have special coverage, you're going to have either basic or broad, and these are going to be named perils. So what you will be looking for in that case is the causes of loss, and that'll tell you exactly what you're going to be covered for, everything that you will be covered for. You're still going to have exclusions, but the covered perils. That's the term that you're going to be looking for if you see basic or broad on your insurance contract. If you see special, look for the exclusions. That's going to tell you what's not covered. That's it. That's Hans insurance tip for the day. Follow me on Twitter at InsuranceBroHam.
I got to give him the little powwow every once in a while.
You're
doing a great job, Ham. You're doing a great job.
On the back.
Yeah. And speaking of Ham, by the way, it's one of those cool things. Again, the ability for you guys to personalize what it is you do. I can never find a card that would say, Ham, I appreciate your insurance tips.
There you go.
The card would never call him Ham. I'm just saying. So, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming on the show. I want to make sure that people get a chance to download this thing. I'm going to be using it. I'm going to set it up. And this was one of my last questions. Can I set it up so that people can send my son gifts, like where it's reverse? Like, hey, this is my kid's GiftCast tag number, whatever it is. How can I set it up so that people know where to send him stuff?
So the way it is right now is that it gets sent to a phone number, a mobile number. So if he has his own mobile phone, or you could send it to your mobile phone. I realize I like your idea of actually creating unique handles where you could put in their handle and they get it to them directly. Right now we're kind of limited because you have to be over 13 to use our app. Mm-hmm. So in that stance, they would have to really send it to you. You would be able to show them the videos. So
that totally makes sense.
But in the video, it says to who. You can actually change who it's to, even though they're saying it to your number. So they could put in your son's name and they can make their own video, and then you could send the money to your son.
That totally makes sense. I wouldn't want. I'd be weary of my 9-year-old having their own app to go do videos. Oh wait,
right.
They do TikToks.
And eventually, we actually want to do it where you could set up a college fund. You could set up like college funds for your kids. For every birthday, your grandparents could put in the money into your own college fund.
That's actually a good idea because it would still, they're linked to a specific account, but as long as you got an account number and a routing number, the deposit's going to go into that account, right?
That's right. Yep.
That's cool because I have what I call the wedding fund, but it's really the kids their own investment accounts. But we dump money in there all the time, and I have a tax practice, and I always meet with some clients, and the clients have seen the kids grow up the whole time, and they always, I got one specifically. I'll finish her tax return at the end of the bill. She goes, "How much is it?" And I tell her the bill, and then she's like, "Okay, well, here's an extra 100 for this kid and an extra 100 for this kid." And I'm like, "You don't got to do that." She's like, "No, it's my thing." She's, "I'll make sure you put it into their account. This is it for this account." And this would be better because she can literally like do the same thing, except she can send a message directly to them and they can see her.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter where she's sending it to. I can set it up so it goes directly into those accounts.
Well, it's like Venmo, like you were saying earlier. We use Plaid, and so with Plaid, you can set up any account that you have access to. So basically, it works just like you're going online to your bank account. You put in your username and your password. It'll ask you a couple of security questions, and it will link that account to your GiftCast. So you can decide when you're withdrawing the funds, which account you want it to go to. So go to your account, your kid's account, their college account, the wedding account, whatever. You can pick where that's going to go to.
So I've always wondered this about these types of apps. There's going to be money sitting for a period of time between accounts in these wallets, right?
Yep.
Money that sits doesn't idly sit. Is there a revenue amount like that you can earn from interest while it sits at all?
No, not us. It's
Plaid,
illegal
I'm sure,
for us
does
to transmit money. So the reason why it goes into a wallet is for security reasons, for fraud, for terrorism, all that stuff. So we don't have access to it. And actually, what it does is it tokenizes. So while it sits in the wallet, it's not real money; it's tokens. And then on the back end, when it's withdrawn, it's put back into real cash and then sent into your account.
That's funny, man. I used to use tokens when I went to Chuck E. Cheese. If I would have known better, I would have been all right.
Nobody lets it sit there.
No, of course not. Well,
on our app, they're like, withdraw, give me the money.
Give me the money. No, but I wondered that because it's like money sitting in a bank. It's sitting there. It does earn interest. Somebody's got to be making money on that, and whoever's putting that stuff together, I have no idea how that works. Exactly. It ain't us. And the money we do make on those savings accounts, they're like minuscule little half pennies or a tenth of a penny or whatever it is. So it's super tiny.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
we don't want to make. That's not where we want to make our money. We want you to take the money right away. We want you to spend it.
We want you to share it. Well, not the money, but the GiftCast, right? We want you to share the opportunity and give as many gifts as possible. I'm definitely using this this weekend, guys. I'm gonna be sending a couple GiftCasts myself to a few clients that I am currently working with, and then I'm hopefully gonna put it out there on my Facebook page and for my kids event and see what happens here. So
I appreciate that. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to send that boy a little video too.
Yep,
well,
exactly.
You're getting one for your ham insurance tips.
There you go. I like it.
Well, I want to drop one last thing. The other event that we created this thing for, if people are looking for reasons, is weddings. And wedding season is upon us. And it was almost designed intentionally for that before COVID. It's a common gift is a money gift for a wedding. And this allows you to tell, the couple what's going on in your mind and how you really feel. And it's perfect. It's perfect for weddings coming up.
Well, this is a great product that you guys have put together, and I can imagine it's only going to get better over time. Just the simplicity of what it is already is a great thing, and as you add other avenues so that customers can use this with ease, maybe tag it onto their social feeds or give them the opportunity to customize on their platforms. It's I can see this growing like wildfire. People can enjoy giving a gift in the 21st century. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys for coming on the program today. I really appreciate it. Any last minute stuff you guys want to let us know?
No, I had a great time talking to you, though. You guys
Awesome.
did it. It's great to talk to people who get it and enjoy the idea and want to use it. That's great. Love talking to you guys.
This was a blast, man. Let's do it again.
Absolutely. You guys are fun.
Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift.
There you go. I figured that's the perfect clip for GiftCast. Ladies and gents, that's all we got for you guys today. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday afternoon. It is Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Yeah.
Still all day. Yep.
Tuesday.
For the rest of the day, right? Peace.
Bye-bye.
We're out.
Stay safe.
My bad.
Thank you for listening to the Business Bros Podcast. Are you looking to get more clients or to increase your income? Hernan, the business bro, can help you generate referrals through the power of podcasting. And James, the insurance bro with Pipeline Insurance, can help you effectively add insurance to your existing business. If you are ready to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow, email businessbros@csfirst.com to schedule a free consultation or join the Business Bros Network, www.businessbros.biz.